Arden Key could make it on the wall someday. We shall see. Obviously off to a great start in his career at LSU. Set the school single-season sack record with 12 last year and playing only 11 games. Took a leave of absence in February, back with the team here for the start of summer sessions. The exact cause of him leaving the team, not necessarily known, not necessarily our business, but he did have shoulder surgery. Your thoughts about Arden Key back with the LSU Tigers?
Well, on the field, it's massive because they really don't have another Arden Key plug-and-play ready-made. They've recruited a few. There's a freshman coming in named Clavon Chason, who they're really excited about. There's a couple of guys who took a red shirt last year. Andre Anthony is maybe another up-and-comer, but there is no plug-and-play pass rusher behind Arden Key. So on the field, they absolutely have to have him. I don't think the shoulder is that much of a concern. That be standard maintenance. The concern is whatever that reason was that Arden Key took the leave of absence from the team. And the injury was not the reason. There were plenty of guys that missed spring football for injuries that didn't take a leave of absence. And my guess is that reason will come out next year around NFL Combine time whenever teams start doing their due diligence. We found that out with Tim Williams this year at Alabama. He was projected as a top 10 pick by everybody. We start to find out about failed drug tests at Alabama, and he drops into round 3. My hope for Arden Key is that whatever it is that is going on in his personal life that caused him to leave the team, he irons out between now and the draft, because he has a gigantic financial nut to crack next year about this time. And I'd hate to see that fall by the way because of something in his personal life he can't control. But what I can tell you about Arden Key is that he's a genuinely good kid. He's not one of those guys that you worry about getting into trouble. He's a good citizen, but by all accounts, he's just dealing with something in his personal life that he's got to get ironed out.
And based on comments recently by Ed Orgeron, he's bulked up from his listed 6'6", 238 up to 255, probably in preparation for the next level as well.
That's fascinating, because this isn't the first time we've seen that, even at LSU, among elite pass rushers. Going into 2012, both Barkevious Mingo and Sam Montgomery had big weight fluctuations, and both those guys were All-Americans and were projected first-round draft picks. Sam Montgomery put on a whole bunch of weight and just couldn't maintain his speed off the edge, and his production dipped. Barkevious Mingo went the other way. He lost weight, and he's obviously had a rough go of it with injuries and different things like that in the NFL. But the one question about Arden Key, his size is there, the athleticism is there, the speed, the agility, the things that God chooses to give certain people, all that's there for Arden Key. The one question is, man, if you're going to put on an extra 15 or 20 pounds on that frame, can you maintain that elite speed off the edge? If he can, then you're looking at a guy that's easily a top 10 pick in next year's draft.